Island course. Hello. It should look something like this. In fact, let me make it look like a student view. So your Edmentum should look like this. I'm teaching straight part. And this is the course home, right? And I post things here. So you can scroll down here and see lessons that I've given. But then right here, content is where you want to go to get to the actual, like the textbook and the work that needs to be done. So if you've already been to Edmentum, it'll just have it up here like this. Otherwise, you might have to look for it. But Edmentum is the textbook, and you can just click it to open it. It'll tell you to open in a new window. And then it should take you right to the place where you need to be. If it doesn't come up with the right screen, if it asks you to log in or anything, just exit out, go back, and open it again, because it won't require any login, and it should just take you into your course. I don't have a student view of the course, but I can show you what it looks like. Your first step, once you get inside here, is you want to make sure you take the Unit 1 pretest. Okay, you can do this student orientation, and this will give you a lot of information about how this whole platform works, because you've got 3 courses here. And so, you know, every Edmentum lesson will have the same structure. And so there's a table of contents. You can see how much you have to do. You can click the buttons here to go through. Some pages you don't need to read a lot. Other pages have more to read on them. And you can always get the computer to read it for you, right? If you want to use guided notes for anything, they'll have them in that folder. If you want to have it read to you, you can have it do here. If you need to have it translate into another language, they've got this feature, right? But each lesson you should kind of work through. You can always click, there's a mail button up here, like a mailbox button. You can click that and send me a message anytime. But this pretest is really important, because if you do well on this pretest, you might not have to do every single one of these lessons in the first unit, right? So all the way up to here is the first unit. And I think we're supposed to have that done by this week. But some students have done very well, and they have already tested out of several of these different lessons. So each lesson has a tutorial and then a test to see how well you've mastered it. But I'd love today for you to get in here and get at least this far, so that we can see how much you need to learn and what needs to happen next. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So that's our first step into just getting into Edmentum. And then from there, you can